A very, very good morning to Brazil. Good evening to India. Good day to all viewers of Global Edu Leaders Forum across the country who is going to watch this program. Indeed, it is a very happy moment for Global Edu Leader Forum, who is going to host 2 days workshop in Portugal on 28 and 29. Topic which we are going to discuss is education and sustainability. We all know under 17 sustainable goals of United Nations, we Global Edu Leader Forum aim to work on 5 SDG programs. So education is one of. Education is important for occupation. Education is important for just living life. Education is important for earning money. Or education is important for humanity, prosperity, happiness on the earth, beyond the boundary, beyond the religion, and beyond any caste and creed. Whatever we are having today is just gift of nature. And there is a need of education which can give sustainability to this global world. So I would like to invite as an opening speaker, Professor C.V. Singh, sir, as your opening remarks.
Yes,
Education,
thank you, sir.
how education is important for sustainability in higher education. Since you are directly
Thank you.
Welcome to you.
May I start my topic?
Yes.
I want to explain with the curricular activities.
Perfect.
Co-curricular activities also very important for our youth, for our students. So please allow me to show my slides.
Renata sharing rights to, yeah, you can.
Very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure that I am invited as a speaker in this global conference on global education and sustainability. I am thankful to the organizer, Professor Beatriz Lucia Salvador Bijotto. Thank you so much, Madam. She is Global President of GEL, and Dr. S.K. Singh is my younger brother, founder and chairman of GEL, and other speakers, Dr. Elizabeth from Portugal, Dr. Richa Pandey from India, from Professor Vilma from Brazil, Dr. Divya Thomas from India, and Maria, and so on, and other audience and delegates. Today my topic of discussion is the youth of today face a range of problems that were not prevalent in previous generation. According to World Health Organization, depression is one of the leading cause of disability among youth people. Another problem that they are facing in the 21st century, digital divide. disparities in educational opportunity, job prospects, and social interactions. The rise of automation and artificial intelligence has led to job displacement and increased competition for highly skilled jobs. The 21st century is the issue of climate change. Very warning issue of climate change. Climate change has the potential to disrupt food system, exacerbate natural disaster, and lead to mass migration. Finally, the issue of social justice and inequality is a significant challenge facing young people in the 21st century. Food insecurity will be a big problem in the coming time. Geographical issues, unemployment, immigration challenge, and local job loss of cultural identity, managing employee immigration, skill and entrepreneurial development issues, and global competition. These are major issues of the youth. How we tackle these issues through our education, through our curricular activities, through our co-curricular activities. So I will focus here on co-curricular activities. They should be performed in our educational institutions. And I giving here, I am telling you about the co-curricular activity we organize for our students. I am not saying about our whole university. I am saying about only our department, Institute of Economics and Finance, that is running 5 PG courses and UG courses. PG courses, applied economics, commerce, management, and so on. We focus on cultural activities. India is a very spiritual and religious country. Yoga, Yajna program and Saraswati Vandana. We celebrate on Vasant Panchami, Goddess Saraswati, bestows knowledge that is required for spiritual enlightenment. These should be performed in the, because what are our traditions, what are our values, what are our ethics. Every youth should be know about our ethics and values. We perform different cultural activities at the occasion of conference, seminar, workshop, different activities through the clubs. Co-curricular activities are meant for bring social skills, intellectual skills, moral values, personality progress, character appeal in our students. It include athletics, cultural events, library activities, science lab activities, classroom activities, creative art and mediation for the overall development of child. And curriculum is not only the single criteria, the holistic growth as well as develop the various facets of personality development of student. We are supplementing co-curricular activities with classroom teaching. These out of class activities affect the domains of life such as cognitive, intellectual. Cognitive development means the development of the ability to think and reason. Emotional, social, moral, cultural, aesthetics, co-curricular activities means are more focused upon cognitive aspect, thereby help in intellectual development, competitiveness, excellence, quality achievement, creativeness, and enthusiasm are few of the ethics of extracurricular activities, and also strengthen the meaning of curricular activities in school colleges. Non-academic activity in the form of co-curricular activities are provide support to students to venture into professional field like fashion, music, painting, art, plantation, photography, sports, many more. That's why students are need to co-curricular activities which help in enhancing many skill development. Importance of co-curricular activities have increased many-fold in modern life. However, curricular meaning varies to little bit as per place. We value our yoga and meditation. Cycling. Cycling is very important activity for the physical strength. Sports activities. We promote sports activity in our universities and colleges and institutions. There are so many sports activities. Our club, Ecofin Club, Economics and Finance Club organize outdoor and indoor game. We promote our child, kids, entertain with them. We have organized a nice program for the child and kids in our institute, in our university. These are the indoor games which were organized in our institution and university. We value NSS, National Service Scheme, NCC, National Cadet Corps. There are two wings in our Bundelkhand University, boys wings and girls wings. So we promote our girls student also for these activities. These are the this is the scene of a camp when I was a program officer in the year 2004 and 5. Our vice chancellor must and visit our camp, and these are the students which interacting to each other through NSS and NCC. We have organized a blood donation camp in our Institute of Economics and Finance. Our Vice Chancellor inaugurated this program in the February 22. Or after the COVID-19, there is more requirement of bloods. So when our faculty members and students donate bloods to the sufferer of COVID. These are some pics blood donation. Our student visit press, newspaper press, lively, how printing press work. These are some news when our student visit the newspaper production. These are some pictures which were collected at the time of visit of our students, machines and workers. So this was the live program, and our students visit the printing machine and others process of the newspaper processing. Our students are taking knowledge from the HR of printing newspaper agency. This is the scene of faculty members and students visiting, and this is the BSNL office. You know, BSNL office, how communication network do. We talk about the 2G, 4G, 5G, how this system do work. Our student visit the BSNL and take the knowledge about the communication, and our student visit the banks, how banks do work. This they take the practical knowledge how our employee of the bank manage the different activity of the consumers. This is the scene of HDFC Bank, Housing Development Bank, and this is the scene of BHEL Bhava Heavy Electric Limited. Our students learn about the different activities of Bhava Heavy Electrical Limited. His HR manager give the knowledge to our students. So these co-curricular activities very important for knowledge upgradation. And next, there should be, we should protect our environment. It is very important. We should familiarize with the plantation, our faculties, our students. We organize in the rainy season different programs, different activities of plantation for the protection of environment. Next, this is our interaction with the farmers, and we are promoting lemongrass cultivation in Bundelkhand region of Uttar Pradesh. Ecofin Club, Economics and Finance Club, also organize different debate and competition activities in the department and at the level of university. These are some pictures at the time of debate and competition. Our Ecofin Club organize Bollywood ki dhun, different cultural program organized by our students, and students take part and take knowledge. Only education is not important. Cultural activity are also important to refresh the knowledge, refresh their physics, and so on. Debate and competition. Our students At the occasion of farewell, activities are performed by the students. They learn how activities are managed. We have organized a Union Budget 22 pre-discussion online. This program was organized online. UP Uttarakhand Economic Association chairman is delivering lecture on budget 2020, and our vice chancellor, we are welcoming our vice chancellor Bundelkhand University. Our student visit different industries, different manufacturing units. This is the scene of Chanderi, where saris are manufactured in Madhya Pradesh. Chanderi. This person is preparing saris, handicrafts, saris for our Indian women. This is the scene of a marble factory, and our students in Udaipur, Rajasthan visit the marble factory and take the knowledge of how marble factory do work. So these are some co-curricular activities. And debate, competition, and workshop, seminar, conference, so many. We organize time to time to update the knowledge of our students. And thank you very much. Very special thank you to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. C.P. Singh. Indeed, it is a good reflection of 360-degree development of your students. Can you close the sharing?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Now, moving to as topic global education and sustainability. Your take was co-curricular activities which engage the 360 dimensions of children's skill, and they get exposure. They value the things which they require in their life. Now, moving to next speaker, Wilma, especially connected to the school education. And then I come to you, Risha Pandey. So Wilma, you have been, it's a great pleasure for Global Edu Leader Forum to have you, who has represented activities of sustainability related projects to United Nations, and hopefully you will be leading this GEL team. So what is your take, especially in school education? Professor Wilma. Audible, you are not audible. Connect your audio.
म्यूट कर लिया है आप, अभी ओपन नहीं किया है, म्यूट है.
She is mute. That's why we are not able to hear her. Unmute first.
You check your audio, Vilma, taking next speaker. Once you get ready. So, Dr. Richa Pandey from BHU, women scientist. Once you look into the sustainability on ground situation, since you are also with the higher education, which are the point we as a teacher, we as a researcher, we as a motivator need to instigate? Because ultimately, whole world is going to look at the normal, happy life on the earth. If machines, if the factories, robot, where is the happy life?
Exactly.
So welcome to you and over to you. Especially a topic which I look for gender equality.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So, what I would like to say is the modernization is enough right now. Technology is enough right now. So, what we need to do right now means we need to increase the values, culture, means human to human link. Means whatever we know now, where we are implementing that is more important. What you are saying, like we need to means spend a happy life. We need to go towards that direction. So, how we can go there? If we don't have nature, we don't have culture, we don't have values. So where we are going? So we have to go, means just we have to look for the sustainability. So this is how where we are. So now in that way, our society is not going to sustain. So whatever education we are giving to our kids, just reading books and just getting degree, this is not our aim. This is what I am not looking from my child. There must be some values. Means she must be knowing that how she has to go in society, how she has to deal with people. So this is she is right now, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so this is what means, what I think right now. This is the lacking. This is the thing which is completely lacking from our society. So we need to go towards our roots, towards our culture, our values. So this is what right now we need to do. Means more importantly, we need to work on that. And definitely, until I'm being an environmentalist, so definitely I would love to say that environment right now we need to be sustainable. We need to protect our environment. Everything is collapsing right now. You can see temperature is increasing. There are so many natural calamities happening everywhere, all around. So we are suffering. So just what we need to do, we need to go back to our nature, our culture. So this is how we can protect right now. So just coming back to our nature, coming back to our environment. So this is, I think, this is one of the most important sector we right now we need to deal with that. So this is what I want to say. Means I don't want to go very in a very elaborate manner,
Okay.
but this is what the thing which we need to do. And it is not topic of discussion. We need to implement. So we
Very
have
true.
platform. We have platforms. So definitely we can plan something which we can do for our society, for the well-being of our society, and we can means to connect our some people from one place to another place. How they can link? So nature is the only thing which is connecting throughout the globe. So we have to work
Wonderful.
on this, and definitely we should plan something to work on it. Okay, so this is what I want to say right
Thank you.
now.
Thank you, Richa.
I'm not.
I think very well said. You have focused on 2 points. One is our culture values, which need to be preserved. And second, very important point is environment, where we all have to care. I keep saying on my global platform, and it's an initiative of Global Individual Forum. Plant tea on any special occasion. You celebrate your birthday, you celebrate your friendship day, you celebrate your anniversary, or any good occasion must be celebrated through care of nature. Because whatever air we are taking today, of course, this is a nature gift. Our plant was planted earlier. Whatever food we are eating, fruits we are eating, are the product of 10, 20 years back. So, Vilma, coming to you on your topic, sustainability awareness in school education. How you look for? Welcome to you and over to
Hello,
you.
good morning. Can you hear me now?
I can hear and everyone
Oh,
can hear.
thank you. Thank goodness, it's working. Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure being here again. I love this platform where we share and learn a lot. Thank you for inviting me. I'd like to share my screen and share with you some projects that we've been doing here in our community for sustainability. So, okay, I'm still not able to share.
Beatrice, allow. Yeah, done.
Oh, now I can. Okay, now I can. Thank you. Just a moment. So here I am.
Dr. Ruchi Singla is on the screen. Please get ready. I'll take you at end for 5 minutes.
Okay, so I won't be so long. In my school, we believe that we have to take action. It doesn't matter how small they are. So, as you know, in March, I went to the United Nations for a congress, and there we were talking about the importance of working with the SDGs, about taking action in our communities. And then we were part of some campaigns. We were part of this campaign from the United Nations, Be the Change You Want to See in the World. So we were working with our students and talking with them about the importance of saving water, taking taking shorter showers, and showing them that each small actions that they do in their home is very important. So we do believe that we have to talk with our kids, that we have to teach them how to save the planet, that we have to teach them how to work on sustainability, because this is the way we're going to change the world. And if each of us do small activities in our communities and homes, we will be doing that. So we were working this campaign. And here, since we were taking part in the campaign, we are into United Nations, the biggest classroom in the world, where there we have teachers and students from all around the globe taking part in projects. So if you scan here, you can go into this page, and there you're gonna meet teachers working on different projects on SDGs, working about sustainability all around the world. Here also, then you can see Brazil into the biggest classroom and all the countries around the world working and teaching, empowering their students on learning about this important issue. And then I love being part of lots of conferences, and I believe that it's really important bringing our students as well. It's important that the teacher learns, but it's also important that the teacher teaches and bring the students in the conference. So here I am with my students into the water conference, and they're so happy to be part of this, and they are happy that they know they are part of this change. So we prepared a magazine in our school to talk with the SDGs. So all the topics that we are working, I put into this magazine in order our students realize what they are doing. So here I explain what the SDGs are. And this is a project that I worked with my students on the book on Unit 6. They had the topic Making a Difference. And there we were talking about, in a text, talking about extinct species and endangered species. So I asked them to make a research online in English and choose animals that were in danger of being extinct or were already extinct. And they had to prepare a presentation for the whole class explaining why were these animals extinct, and the ones who were in danger, what could we do to protect them? And then there they were with their presentations, and I was so proud. I am so proud of them because they are able to understand and they are able to share ideas. And I can realize that they have changed their mind. And I'm so happy that I am part of this change, and this is making a difference. So they made the search, they were presenting, they were talking with the other ones about it. This is an animal that we have here in our town. and they were talking about the importance of protecting them. If you walk around the city next to the river, we can see these families of animals. They call them capybara here in my town. This is an animal that is the symbol of Brazil, but unfortunately, it is in danger of being extinct. And some of them didn't know that we just have these animals in zoos and special places that in the nature, unfortunately, we can't meet them anymore. So they were talking about what could be done to save them. And this is another project that we did last week. It is called Nature Walk. The idea of this project was to teach the kids that it's important to pay attention to the nature that we have around us and the way we can protect it by not throwing trash on the floor, by paying attention to the birds singing, pay attention to flowers, the importance of connecting with the nature, and also practicing mindfulness, kindness. And then we were walking around our school, and they were supposed to take pictures of the beautiful things that they were seeing. And then they took pictures of small flowers. They were realizing that even we live downtown, there are some places where we can see the nature, and then it's important that we preserve it. And then they were supposed to write and say what they were seeing, what could they hear, the smell, what were they feeling, and what they love about nature. This way, they would be later talk with their families about the importance of pay attention to the nature. So here we were walking there, and after our walk, they were practicing mindfulness, and I was talking with them about the importance of letting their cell phones apart and connecting with themselves, connecting with their families, and listening to their parents, because sometimes they are using the cell phone all the time and then don't even pay attention to what their parents and family members are saying. And then we were working on these about practicing mindfulness and connecting with themselves, connecting with the nature, connecting with the family. It's pretty important. And it's our role as teachers to talk with them and prepare them for this, because if they realize we don't care, they won't care as well. And I am so proud to show you that my school was working this week. They did this program the day before yesterday, and there is a co-op here in my town where they separate the trash, and they came to our school to teach the kids and to teach the students how to separate the materials. And then the kids were teaching their parents at home how to do that. I can see that it's pretty important, and it's the school role to teach the kids how to do that, because sometimes they just throw away everything together, and it's important that they separate. This way they are saving the planet. This way they are making a difference, each child in their home. And it's very important that we teachers, we do that. Just a second. Okay, here we are. So I was so happy to see the activities that the teacher was showing before they are doing their school. And this is what we teachers and schools should do with our students, not just work with the books as I always talk, but show them real activities, show them that they can use their hands to make a difference. And then here in this activity, they were supposed to put their hand inside the box. And after what they learned to say if that material they were grabbing was recycled material, what kind of material it was. And they were so happy to see that they were learning and they would be able to teach at home what they had learned. And then this way we realized that our kids are more interested about the environment. They are interested about sustainability, and they are happy that they are also being a difference. And these are the kids that will be the adults in the future. And for sure, if they learn today how to take care of the nature, in the future we're gonna have a better world. So this is all from my part today. Thank you once more for giving me the opportunity.
I think very heart-touching experience of children, and Global Edu Leader promotes the new wing which we have is called Junior Gel, where we award, where we encourage students, those who are really doing extremely well. Coming to the next speaker, who is in Portugal, an organizer of Global Edu Leaders Forum Conference. So my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Elizabeth.
Hi, good afternoon.
Welcome to you, and over to you. Would love to hear your experience about the topic. This forum is discussing this topic, so it can be more effective once we reach, because lots of paper has already been received, lots of talks has been already organized. What we can do in the world, awareness. It has been rightly said, prevention is better than cure. So if we all take this lead to make people aware wherever we are in a society as an educator, we are in the society as an influencer, I think it's a duty of each one. So Professor Elizabeth, welcome to you, and over to you.
Thank you very much. So good morning, good afternoon to everybody. I want to thank you for the invitation to be present here in this seminar, in this conference. So my experience about sustainability in education is in several ways. So we have one of the targets we have in Europe is that we, from 3 years this part, we have to include in our courses, we have to include the 17 goals of United Nations in our courses as targets, not all, but some of it. So 1, 2, which of them that are able to include more easy, because they can be from engineering or from biology, but we in economics and in management, so we usually include the economic growth, the development, the inclusion, the decrease of poverty, and so we have to do it when we do the curricula or the syllabus of our courses. We have to include that, as well as on the report of the degrees, a bachelor's, master's, PhD. We have for our Ministry of Education to include some of that goals that we include and that we really highlight in the way we taught. In our courses. So this is really important, because the 17 sustainable goals are in agenda for 2030, and so it's something very important that everyone in education should really know and apply it and try to improve it. So that is really one of the targets that we have in our courses in higher education institutions. And also we have some projects. In my case, I have several projects related with logistics, with higher education, with sustainability, or that observes or includes sustainability in logistics, in the education. in economics, in the way also that we observe and we apply the augmented reality in the new contents. And there are most of them are funding by European Commission, and that we have also to do and to include sustainability. So sustainability is indeed one of our priorities in the world of today. So faces to the challenges we have faced, especially in these first decades of the 21st century. So it's something very important that we have really to take in account. So is why really this conference is very important. We realize the importance of sustainability, and also the way not only we really share and we know the 17 goals of sustainability that are talking too much today, but also to implement it. For example, in that project of logistics that I had some meetings this morning about, there are the importance of apply sustainability in logistics. Why? Because we live in a global world where logistics are very important. All the ways related with logistics are very important, because we really base it on the trade in the several continents. So all the things are really so based on logistics, on the way the transports are done, on the way that are going to be really important for the well-being and the standard livings of human being today. So they are really, the logistics is very important, but of course it have the pollution on that. They have some targets that is important to really do a better logistics in our world. So related with the pollution, related with the footprint, carbon footprint, with all the waste that we have and that we have to apply it. And usually on these cases, we apply or we are based in the circular economy. So to really decrease the way that we do the waste for the oceans, the waste in our cities, the waste that are going really to decrease our resources, and that we have really to maximize it because they are scarce and they are finite. And so this is very important to relate it sustainability in all the ways and try to decrease the waste we generate in our societies, as a way we can maximize the resources, and we can so preserve the planet. And especially because nowadays we are worried so much about the climate changes that are doing so many earthquakes. They are changing the weather. For example, in Portugal, we are in April, and today and yesterday we are with temperatures of 30 degrees that are something that is not usual. So all these things are really based on a better world, so on sustainability, for we really can preserve and we can really have an heritage for the next generations of a better world. And for sure that sustainability on education, based on our courses, based on our projects, based on many the conferences and initiatives like Vilma talked before. So that are really very important for we can have a better world can be sustainable for our children, for our daughters and sons, and for our grandsons also. So that is really very important, and it's something that I would like to really congratulate for this initiative. So thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
You are muted.
Okay, the beautiful word which I can take from your talk, a sustainable world, a happy world, caring and sharing world, where people can understand each other better. During this pandemic, we all have realized whole universe, whole globe become a global family. We are sitting in the different corner of this earth, but still we are communicating. We can feel the positivity, we can feel the connect. And
Yes.
I hope God has given a message to all of us.
Yes,
A
we are on the same
signal.
planet. We are on the same
Yes.
boat. So sometimes people don't see that we are apart from the developing countries, developing ones, developing. So and try to share the world. But the world is everybody is in the same world. We share the same world. We share the same boat. So what is not what one are going to do from bad? So it's like the theory of chaos. It's there are a butterfly in India, so the repercussions will be in United States or will be in Europe. So we have really in that cases. So the application of the theory of chaos is very important, also for sustainability and all these that we are discussing. So we are on the
Wonderful.
same boat and we share all the same planet. So that is very important.
So I hope by June we can create a big boom of this topic, which
Yes.
is really going to be cultivated on 28th and 29th June in Portugal under leadership of Professor Elizabeth and team. I have a special invitee today, Ruchi Singla, who has spent her life in education, dealing with school education, along with. So, Ruchi, are you here? Anyway, so this topic is not ending up here. This topic is starting here. We have to take this journey forward, and which is not possible being alone. It is only possible being together. A corner, B corner, C corner, north, east, south, west, wherever we are, we have same water, same air, and same one earth. So why not we come forward to hold hand of each other to make this world more happy, beautiful, and as well as a healthy life. Richa is environmentalist and she understands the importance of oxygen and other things which are great gift of nature. So what Global EduLeader Forum is going to do in coming time, and we are preparing some rubrics where we inspire people with some work. Wilma has already taken to the school level, and Wilma, I really appreciate your initiative. And Global EduLeader Forum is proud of you. Take this journey forward. So we will have a more students exchange program, which we did. On a humble note, Dr. Richa and Dr. Elizabeth, along with all my viewers, those CP Singh is my elder brother who has been doing lots of projects. Why can't we collaborate? Global EduLeader Forum will be one taking views, collaborating, and connecting. But tirelessly, you keep connecting people, you keep inviting people. So if I say gel is incomplete without energy of Beatrice, would be really incomplete, because Beatrice is behind. She is a global coordinator. So globally, if the contribution towards the nature, humanity, and happiness, that credit goes to Beatrice. At last, is on the screen, and Beatrice is a student of Madam Maria. And many of the students of Madam Maria are going to participate in Portugal conference. They have submitted their paper or they have their interest. We have to think what we can, rather than we think what others are doing. And so much. This is all about today. Thank you, Vilma. Thank you, Madam Maria. Thank you, Beatrice. And thank you, Elizabeth, for taking this initiative. Thank you, Richa. Richa is from my hometown. So your presence make me feel more energetic. And you are the women scientists. So this is the time for all women to come forward. Society is always, if talk about it, still in India, there is a male dominance. We have to admit it. We have to empower people. So girl like you who has come across the hard journey of life can take journey forward. And at last, all my viewers, this is the initiative. And see, Ruchi, are you there for your closing comment?
Yeah, I'm
Ruchi
there.
Singla.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Yeah. Take your view. What is your view on this sustainability environment? 2 minutes, your closing comment.
Yeah, of course, I would like to, because since I have been working in the rural area from last 22 years, and I started my journey where was plenty of trees and forests were there. Now none of is there and present, and we are coming back to the point that we have depleted, and now we are regrowing and replanting the trees and asking the people to plant that. So you had been talking about like whatever we are eating today, we had planted 15 years back, 20 years back. So we are eating that now. One thing I would like to say about the sustainability, that when people are talking about the today's present education system, why can't we connect to our roots? Roots starts from the house itself, from the family itself. And since we have the delineated the students, the wards, the children from their family itself, and the families are the foremost part to inculcate all these values, to have the sustainability in education. Education is not the literacy itself. What I guess, it is like having the life skills, the moral values, and all these things in a particular personality that comes in the upbringing from the child, not only in the DNA or genes we call as a combination of two things like DNA and environment. So basically, for this project, I would recommend if the older parents, the grandparents in every village should be connected with this project everywhere in the part of the world where is direly needed, especially in the developed countries rather than the developing countries. Still we have the values, like we are talking about when we are reading our scriptures. I would not like to say mythology. It's not mythology. It's the scriptures which already details everything. So that's what I'm saying. Like that is particular educational sustainability with which we should start from world's historical literature about the geography of the country and today where we are standing. So everything must be there in the curriculum when we are talking from first stage to the higher education. Then only we can be on the ladder, like where we were, where we are now, and where we will be in the future.
Great.
So, yeah. So I was not prepared. I was not prepared for anything.
No issue. And actually, there is nothing to be prepared. Gel is a journey of connecting head to heart. So much preparation is not required. Need not to worry.
Yeah, I know that.
Thank you so much. Next, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Please. And Beatrice, I will share number of Ruchi Singla. She is very energetic educator. She was not on the screen. So next session we take and we give the topic in advance. Thank you one and all for being here. Once again, Journey of Gel is inspire people, connect people, and empower people from all over the world. Beatrice, vote of thanks.
Yes. On behalf
Renata?
of Renata, hi everybody, good evening. On
Welcome
behalf
back.
of, hey everybody. On behalf of Dr. Beatrice, I would like to thank all the participants of this webinar. They always bring such relevant topics. Thank you, Wilma, for your participation. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Madame Maria, Elizabeth, Mr. C.B. Singh. I would like to invite everybody and to ask everybody who is participating today to invite your friends, your students, your family to go to the conference to participate in Portugal in June. It will be a great conference full of knowledge and special people. So if you can invite, please invite. It will be great. Thanks for being here today, everybody. It was great.
Thank you. And can we have a one short meeting after this break, Renata, since Professor Elizabeth, you and me, for 5 minutes, if it is possible, let me know. Thank you. Thank you one and all.
Of course,
Good
sir.
luck. Catch you.